I forgot the day. But the other day I went with a Rotarian, and the way it works is, Rotarians invite me out and to experience different things that I haven't seen. So this particular Rotarian told me he was going to show me the Stockholm Archipelago. And I'm like, right on. And I took my friend Matt, and I thought that we were gonna sail around the archipelago. And no. We drove in a car for what it seemed like ever, which really turned out to be like 10 hours. And we were on ferry rides, and, well, in the car, right? Well, the car was in the ferry. We were on the ferry rides, we went all over, I walked the moat, and we saw all of Stockholm, really all of Stockholm, all the way from like Vaxholm to Solna to I don't know where, and then we finally came back and we had a really good lunch. And well, that night I think I had a bad lunch, or I ate too much because I threw up, which wasn't nice at all. But whatever. Anyways, 2 weeks ago, my host parents invited me to go to this event with them, and I didn't really know what it was. They said we were going to go see a concert, and it was sponsored by my host mom's bank, so we went. And it turned out that it was, the program's called Up With People, and it's like an exchange program between the ages of 18 to 29, but clearly I am in the wrong exchange program, because this is a walking musical. All they do is they move country to country each week, and they put on a show, and then they go to a school, make a couple of presentations, do community service, and then move on. So the people that I met, they were from obviously all over the world, mostly from America, and they were in Stockholm, and then they were flying to Mexico, and then I think they were flying to Asia then. So they were moving a lot of performing, a lot of singing. It was a very fabulous show. I enjoyed it a lot. I was laughing so hard. And actually, I met this girl from California there, and then she invited me. She's like, "Oh, you should totally come back." So I was like, "Alright." So I decided to come back the next day, and I brought more friends, and we saw the show, and we got like this VIP guided tour in the back. We got to meet like the cast members. I actually met this girl from Mexico. She was really awesome. And then I think that weekend we met up with them in a bar for the experience, and we were just hanging out with them. They were really awesome and really cool. Let's see. Feeling wise, let's see how I feel. I actually feel pretty good. I feel great. I mean, it's so weird that I'm such in a weird stage, because imagine a scale. Here is home, and here's Sweden, and I'm right in the middle. I'm apart. Like, I'm very excited to go home and spend time with friends and family and work. But over here, I want to spend more time with my friends and hang out and experience more things. But I don't know where to go. And it's really confusing, and it's frustrating sometimes, but I only know I only have a short time left, so I'm doing everything I physically can to just have fun and relax and not worry about anything and just go with it. Also, what other feelings do I have? I've been in a pretty good mood. I haven't been in a bad mood. I mean, I've been open to experiences. Well, like always how I am. But yeah, and I guess also I've become more relaxed than I was, which I don't know how I feel about that, because I love, you know me, I fucking love being in control. But yeah, it's weird, and I'm more relaxed. Oh, before I tell you my last story, let me show you my graduation hat. Oh, fuck. Oh, sorry. So, here in Sweden, they don't wear a graduation cap. No, a graduation cap or gown. They have these hats. And let me show it to you, because it's fancy. So, as you can see, it says my name on it. It has like this fancy thing here. And basically, I think what it is, I forgot what it represents, but it represents the program line I'm in. And then it says IHL, which stands for Idrott, Hälsa, Leaderskap, which is my line, which is sports, health, and leadership. And then in the inside, it's like a Sweden flag, and then represent Stockholm inside. So basically, on that day, I'm gonna wear my awesome hat, rock it out with my out and it's gonna be great. And then I got other stuff. I got like a gel pen, and I got this thing, which it took me forever to realize what it was, and check it out. It's really loud, it's so weird. And then, anyway, so my last story, so, I think 2 weeks ago, I went to my Rotary breakfast, and I had a great time. I hadn't seen my Rotarians in a while, because I got sick one morning, and the other morning I think I woke up late, and the other time I missed my train. Anyways, I love going to those breakfasts, because honestly, they have the best breakfasts in the world. You don't understand. Anywho, I'm coming back from my Rotary breakfast, and I'm walking home, and I'm walking, and I think I'm listening to Chicago. I think I'm listening to the Cell Block Tangle, so I'm all into it, and I'm like, pop, 6, something, Cicero, Lipschitz. Anyways, so I'm singing that song, and then this lady's walking with her dog, and her dog starts barking at me, and it's going like, whoa, whoa, right? And I'm just like, oh, all right, leave me alone. I didn't do anything to you. And then she's like, she says something in Swedish, and like, I've been getting better at it, but every time someone speaks Swedish to me and I'm caught off guard, I freak out. Not that I can't respond to them or I don't understand. It's just I just freak out, and I was just kind of standing there, and then for some reason I was like, "Jag pratar inte svenska," and then she's like, "Oh, sorry," and then in my head I'm like, "Why did I just say that? That doesn't make any sense." And then she's like, "Can my dog get near you?" And then I'm like, you know, the dog wants to say hi, so I was like, sure, why not? So the dog comes up to me, and it's like licking me or whatever, and we're talking, and she's like, oh, where are you from, and where you live? And I'm like, oh, I just live down the road, and I'm from California, and I'm an exchange student. And then she's like, oh, that's awesome, and we just we talked there for an hour. We were just having the best talk, and she was telling me about how she was visiting New York, and how she was in California, and we were just having this really awesome time. And then, you know, she was saying how, you know, her son might be interested. So then I was like, well, you know, my friends and I are going out later in the week. Sorry, if he wants to come and join us. And then she's like, that would be fantastic. So I haven't memorized my phone number, and half of the time I don't even know where my phone is. So I was like, I can't, but I can tell you where I live. And she's like, all right, I'll drop a note off later. So she drops off a note later, a couple of days later, and I'm so excited because my host brother Klaus is like, Abel, there's a note for you. And alright, I'm gonna reenact it for you. Klaus, Abel! And I'm like, nay! Anyway, right, that's how I reacted. I opened it, it was from her. Let me see if I can find it for you. Hold on. Nay! Oh, come on. Alright. I couldn't find it. But anyways, it's somewhere in my room. I have to text her back. But, well, I have to get the phone number to text her back. Obviously, I can't text her from a piece of paper. But, yeah, I'm going to get back to her, and she invited me to go over to her house for fika, so I think I'm going to do that, and I'm also probably going to invite Wesley or John, someone to come with me. But, yeah, that's it. That's it for this month.